What's up, Republic of Gamers? Hello and welcome to ROG Pulse, our weekly podcast where we dive in to everything in the PC and gaming space. My name is Solid Jake, and this week we have a very special interview with Snef from Snef Computer Design, one of the most fabulous modders out there. He really makes some incredible stuff. Snef, welcome.
Thanks for these great words about my work.
You know, it's incredible. And in fact, I have one of your newest builds right here to my side. This is your custom Gundam build using the ASUS X Gundam hardware. And we're going to get to that a little bit later in the show. But before, we're just going to kind of talk about PC modding in general, a lot of the builds you've done, and, you know, just kind of like how you got involved in this space in general. Because from what I know, you're pretty old school. How long have you been doing this?
I'm in the computer industry since 1998, but I start building my own computer and modding in 2012.
Okay. What made you want to push from just being involved in computers to actually getting involved in modding, like 20 years later?
Okay, the modding is simply because I saw some work from other, like Singularity Computer first. It's one of them, my inspiration, and some other one like MPC Tech. I don't remember exactly the name. And simply, I like what I saw. Why not try and make one?
Was that so? I mean, you said you started modding in 2012.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, what kind of resources existed at the time to learn about how to do it? Did you do any studying, or did you just kind of go for it?
No, I made a lot of research about water cooling. Is what pushed me really hard to modding is first the water cooling. I don't know why, but I really love water cooling. It's very rare I didn't make a build or computer without water cooling.
Really? Okay. So was that like a personal thing? Like you just thought water cooling was super cool, and you're like, oh, I need that. And I mean, are there, especially in 2012, were there a lot of options to purchase water cooling, or was it custom only?
Most is custom.
Even now, water cooling is. If you're a water cooling enthusiast, you're probably doing it yourself, right? I know you work a lot with EK Water Blocks. We actually have a partnership with EK Water Blocks as well, and they do make some great stuff. You know, we're like just talking about some of these beautiful builds you've done, but now that we're talking about water cooling, we really gotta take a look at this build you recently did using the Extreme Glacial motherboard. I mean, this thing just came out, right?
Yeah. Like I said, everywhere is my favorite motherboard ever.
It's so cool.
It's so epic.
It really. Wow. I mean, there's nothing like it. I
have it just beside me, and
this machine.
I'm just happy. Yeah, it's my main computer. I use it for gaming, editing, everything, and I simply love it.
How could you not? Like the full custom shroud that EK built for this. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I'm looking at. That's how cool this is. It's just like, this isn't real. This looks like a 3D render. It looks like somebody created this in a fantasy 3D render. Ooh, I like this ROG badge we have in the front corner. That's cool.
Yeah, I tried to replicate the one on the motherboard.
Oh, wow. How did you create that?
With a CNC and some 3mm aluminum.
Badass, for lack of better words. Like, oh my God. Wow, I love this screen for the thermals.
I love everything of this motherboard.
It's just gorgeous. And is this aluminum tubing, or is it just got like a chrome finish?
The chrome copper tubing.
Chrome copper tubing. So cool. So this is your favorite build you have ever done. We gotta look at some others, because I mean, guys, you can go to his Instagram. It's listed above. It's just Instagram /upsnef, and then upsnef1 for his Twitter. But if you want to look at these yourself, you can definitely follow him on Instagram because he does some crazy stuff. Here's some teasers for the Gundam build. We'll get there later. What are some other notable favorites?
Another Helios case is its name DNA formula. It's a little bit lower. It's a black and red. This one, I like this one too. It's for the Dark Hero. It's very simple. I love it.
Oh my!
All black and red. Yeah.
God, it's so cool.
With a new Strix fan.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I love this fan.
That Corsair memory was a good choice here too. It just looks really cool in this build.
Yeah.
It all works together. And it, when you think about the Dark Hero motherboard, it is got this red, black, almost Darth Vader-y identity. Exactly. And that's exactly what you get with this PC. That's so cool.
I love it. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh man. See, I'm just going down, the rest of the show is just going to be me just oohing and eyeing at these builds. Like I scrolled through a little bit, but
this one is my previous gaming computer.
Okay.
And I think I'm play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege.
I actually saw you were playing Destiny 2 today.
Yeah, exactly.
My brother works on that game, huh? Good looks.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a developer on the team.
This one is no, it says Z11. No, it's a little bit lower. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Another Rainbow Six.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Destiny.
Yeah. So was this like a client and that wanted a custom Destiny PC? Is that what this was?
No. This one was mine.
Oh, wow.
It's I need to go to a LAN party, and I want a small computer to bring with me instead of if you scroll a little bit down, you will see the DNA formula. The black and red, this one. It's my second favorite. It's the first one I made custom distro plate.
Wow.
And I can't bring this computer to a LAN party. It's so heavy. That's why I built the little Destiny 2 build. Oh, my wife's computer.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay, you mean your wife PC? Very cool. It's like very cherry blossom sakura flavored. It seems springtime in Japan. I like the way you have the liquid going down and then over to the left and right. I don't think I've seen that done before.
Not a lot, yeah. If you watch most of my picture, my main thing for creating a loop is symmetry and clean, less tubing as possible.
I can dig it. Yeah, no, it's probably why I like your stuff so much, because that tends to be what I like. Wow, you really like Tom Clancy stuff. We got Call of Duty.
Yeah, I made this one for ASUS to the CES when they launch Call of Duty stuff.
Very cool. So do you ever do custom builds just for like clients and stuff? And what does that process look like? Like how do you open the conversation, like get early ideas for what they want, and what does the process look like?
Okay, first when a client contact me for a build, and the first thing I ask is what color you like. Okay. It's the most important in all of my build is the color.
Yeah.
I try to match color the most I can every time.
Makes sense.
If the client told me I like blue, yellow, brown, or whatever, I try to start with that. And what case he like the most on the market? Not necessarily the one I will use, but what the case. And this gives me an idea of what type of design he like. And I start with that and made some design, not SketchUp because I'm not too good at SketchUp, but I try to draw on paper or Fusion 360, whatever, and to give an idea to the client, and the client give me a go or not, which we adjust what he like or not, whatever.
Very cool.
And if it's a game team PC or not.
Right, that is a very relevant thing too. Because I imagine some people just want something that's going to fit their their home office space, and that looks nice. And they may not be a gamer, they might be a creator, they might just use it for other stuff. Cool. All right, I'm gonna let everyone know really quick. We are currently working on trying to figure out how we can integrate our giveaways on YouTube. But unfortunately, right now we can still only do our giveaways on Twitch. So if you're interested in joining our Twitch giveaways, we're going to be giving away $20 Games Planet vouchers on the us.gamesplanet site, where to viewers that are on the Twitch stream in a little bit. So if you don't have a Twitch account and you don't follow our Twitch account, go to twitch.tv/ASUS ROG, make yourself a Twitch account, and you'll have a chance to win some keys on Twitch in a few minutes. But I wanted to let you guys know ahead of time before we do those giveaways, so everyone has a fair chance to win. But stay tuned, because we'll be doing a giveaway in about 5 minutes, and we'll be doing 2 more giveaways at the end of the stream, so there'll be a few chances to win. Cool. Yeah, I mean, this is just beautiful. Like everything that you've done on this, I'm continuing to scroll without stream being able to see it because I'm a jerk. But yeah, so like, you know, obviously you've been doing this for 9 years now. You started doing modding in 2012. What kind of advice would you give to someone that wanted to kind of step in beyond PC building, which is, you know, I've been doing the standard PC building for years, but I mean, I did a show with EK Water Blocks a while ago, and I'm still terrified of water cooling. Give me some tips. What are the entry points? Like, I'm just worried about leakage and problems with that, and modding in general.
For water cooling, it's more easier than people think. We have a great tool now to be sure everything is not. We don't have any leakage anywhere, like EK. Leak tester and something like that.
Oh, it pushes air through it, right?
Yeah. Maybe start with flex tubing build first.
Okay.
To give you an idea, to give you more knowledge of the water cooling. Then after that, go with hard tubing. But I think go with your way. Go with what you like. Don't listen everyone. You don't do that right, or no, it's not. You will live with the computer beside you. Make it the way you like it first. It's the most important thing I think I can say to people who want jumping into the water cooling and modding. It's do it the way you like more. Some modder like Ben, I saw Ben on the Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Make it his way, and it's so beautiful. Follow this advice. I think, make it like the way you like it.
You know, I gotta give a shout out to Mods by Ben, because I was just down in Dallas for a video shoot, and I'm really sad we didn't get to meet each other, because he actually came by to the studio, but we were just swamped with our shoot. But he just did a custom painted case that we're gonna see in a different video in the future, and it is also gorgeous. But shout out to you, Ben. But yeah, no, that's some good advice. I mean, just kind of create something that fits your aesthetic. What kind of tools do you need to achieve this kind of build? Like, are we talking about special tools to be able to do the painting, special tools to be able to get the tubing the way you want? What kind of equipment do you need?
Pretty much nothing.
Really?
I eat gun for tubing, some screwdriver, some electric saw, jigsaw.
Yeah.
For beginning, if you want to go IO level, CNC, I think is change everything for me. And another advice, a good quality camera.
Yeah.
Picture and video is count for 50% of the final result.
Well,
if you can have the most beautiful build on the planet, but if you have crappy picture, it will never be shared from anyone, for sure.
That makes a lot of sense. Did you have a background in it? I gotta ask, did you have a background in photography before doing this, or did you learn how to do photography because of this?
I learned because of it.
That's cool. I mean, I love how one hobby drives to another hobby and then another hobby, all to become one very hyper specialized hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, when I learned I need more better picture in 2013, I bought a lot of camera gear and start on research on YouTube how to make good quality picture, and good lighting is the most important. Is the lighting for you can take a really good picture with an iPhone if you have a good lighting.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that better than anyone. The amount of lights I have in this room that I can turn off with a switch on my computer. This is actually like my favorite thing, right? I can just go in and just, this is all on my computer. Just whoop. You know, I was going to transition to diving straight into Gundam build as, that is kind of our big thing, but I think I kind of want to do our first giveaway first. But before we dive into that giveaway, this is my aesthetic here. This blue and white. Oh my God. That's beautiful. I love this. I mean, it's obviously, I think I'd probably want more of like a teal green. I'm curious what color palettes everyone in chat likes the best. Let us know, because everybody has their preference. Oh, this says dark side right on it. Very cool.
It's for CS. I built this build was for the black and the dark. Yeah, this one for CS2 for the launch of the, I think it's a Hero in the Maximus 8 or 7 Hero.
Okay, cool. Yeah. There's a lot of different motherboards that have their own specific aesthetic, and then to tie that into this ecosystem is really cool. But all right, guys, we are going to do a giveaway in just a second here. And basically the way it's going to work is I'm going to put a keyword on the screen. I will announce that keyword in the chat, and you basically just need to type that keyword in into the Twitch chat to win. So this is, again, going to be on Twitch chat only for this week. We're going to look to change that in the future. This is a word that is all in caps. It is one of the more iconic Gundams out there. It is Gundam Wing Zero. And just type Wing Zero, all caps, no spaces, into the chat, into Twitch chat, for a chance to win, and we'll draw a winner in a few minutes. While you guys are typing Wing Zero in all caps into the chat, no, and you need to type out zero, Z-E-R-O, as it's written on the screen. I see somebody put a number 0 already. Let's actually take a look at this beautiful build. Oh, as we are looking at a browser, amateur hour here from Jake. Bam! Look at this beauty. To my side, we've got this Gundam machine that you crafted using all our ROG components except one, and we're going to start with that. We're going to start with how you actually didn't receive the PSU because we had a stock problem, and you actually created this awesome little Gundam image in the bottom. And is that lighting that you added yourself?
Yeah, it's a dark side white LED strip, 12 volt. It's not RGB, it's only white.
Yeah.
You have an angle on the PSU cache. You have a little angle on the corner. I put this LED strip right there.
Okay. Yeah.
To be sure everything is light up correctly.
And even just the glow it creates, underneath here too, like the glow you get beneath the GPU, having that not be part of the actual RGB, having it be white, I think is a really elegant decision, because it makes it pop. And that we're so used to people thinking about the PSU as something you want to hide. And this is the case with the Helios, where you do have the ability to showcase something personable, some personality about that machine. And it's not just dead zone. Like you have all these stickers here too. Is this stock, or is this something that you added, the stickers?
It's stock on the Gundam.
It is stock on this machine.
Yeah.
I actually have not seen this case in person, except for the one that you made.
Not all stock. The yellow anchor is me. I had it. And you have a white ROG logo.
Right here. Yeah.
No, just beside the text.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it.
I'm gonna try to get a nice lower angle and see. Yeah, you can see kind of some of the other This is all just holding the GPU up, so we don't have to worry about sag ever, right? For that vertical mount, and you've got that all decorated. And keep those wing zeros coming in chat, guys. We'll do the giveaway in a moment. All right, so sorry for the awful camera work. I'm doing my best here while running the podcast, but we've so the custom cabling, where did these come from? Because this is another thing that adds a lot of detail to a machine when you get color coordinated cabling. Where did you get those?
It's a Cable Mod Pro set.
Okay.
They are, thanks to them, to be in the project with me and ASUS. It's a custom Pro cable set for Strix 850 watt power supply. They are really great. I like the blue.
Yeah, it's just the color. It's the exact colors, right? It's so beautiful, and you've got them. Looks like you got them for the 24 pin as well in the back, or at least similar. Yeah, it is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you can't see because the tubing on the AAO cooler. You can't actually see the yellow one, but it is there in the center. And we've got a custom profile on the RAM. You guys can see it swapping between the various colors. It's just red, yellow, and blue. Again, matching this Gundam aesthetic. That's just a custom profile. Easy peasy. AAO cooler. I think you can change out the image, right? Are there custom images for that, or is that a different? Not for that one.
Not
for that one. Okay. It just has the glowing
eyes.
Yeah, and around it, it looks really cool.
I set it to yellow and not rainbow effect, because on every picture and episode of Gundam I saw, he have a yellow eyes. And I use ASUS or Creator to do that instead of just Armor Recreate.
Aura Creator is actually, like, when you first go to use that program, it's like, what am I looking at? But once you figure it out, it's actually really easy to use. You basically drag your different components down into the work field, and then you can just set custom color profiles to every PC component or peripheral. So it is really, I went full hardcore on. I've got like a blue to pink gradient on everything I have. I created an Aura Creator. Cool. Well, we got some more RGB in the back on that fan, just kind of creating some RGB that bounces around the case. And what's your favorite part of this whole build? Like, what's the thing you're most proud of?
At the back, and I think the graphics card holder.
Yeah, the graphics card holder is really dope.
Wow.
So you mean the back panel, like not the rear, but the actual back. Okay, so you're making my job really hard, because now I gotta spin this 45-pound beast around. Okay, this is okay. We're gonna do this live. I might have to unplug it. Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to unplug it. We're going to play it safe. Let's see if I can spin the front around before I unplug it, because we actually have this cool etching that does light up and looks really nice. All right. My headphones have got to come off. BRB. All right, so my camera's a little crooked because I'm the worst. But so here's my first question here. Were you worried about doing RGB in the fans in the front of the case because of the etching, so you avoided it, or did you not think about that? I'm curious.
No. First test or first power up, the fan on the back was light up with RGB. It's the same fan as the back. And we completely lost the etching.
Oh,
so it just simply unplugged the RGB.
Yeah. Okay. So they're there. It ruined the definition. Of the Gundam. And there is a switch here on the Helios case where you can kind of change the effect if you want him to pulse, or if you want to have him flicker. And there's even this kind of like RGB gradient that you can. I think you can customize this in Aura as well if you choose. But
I don't remember exactly, but you can press some time on the button and you will be controlled by the motherboard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. So cool. All right. We are going to do that one giveaway now. Before I forget, I'm going to roll it. We're going to pick our winner. It's going to be White Spirit 1963. White Spirit 1963. I'm going to shoot you a message after the stream. Congratulations. You're going to be getting yourself a $20 Games Planet voucher in just a moment. So big congrats to you, White Spirit. I will be in touch at the end of the stream. But we're going to go ahead. Let me just kind of log this here. Yeah. So what colors were you planning on doing in the front initially?
Blue or white is both color. The etching is pop up more with blue or white. But if you let rainbow effect, it's nice too. I try the same color scheme as the memory, but not sure.
Okay. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm just making sure I get the right name typed in here. I don't want to mess it up. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna step up real quick. I'm gonna unplug this so that we can take a look at the back. And I just saw a question in YouTube. I mentioned this earlier. Unfortunately, we do not have a proper setup to do giveaways on YouTube yet. YouTube's a little bit more tricky. So you actually have to head over to our Twitch, twitch.tv/ASUS or ASUS ROG. And we are going to be giving away 2 more keys at the end of the stream. And the giveaway entry is done right in Twitch chat. So hopefully we can get a good solution set up for YouTube in the near future. But for the time being, it is only on the Twitch side. So be sure to head over to our Twitch for a chance to win 2 more codes at the end of the stream. We're not giving away the Gundam case. I know you guys really want this beautiful, but it's mine. Ha! No, I have to send it away next week. All right. Windows is being a jerk and making me do a Windows update before it'll allow me to shut down the PC. So we're stuck here for a minute. But that's fine. We can look at the glorious front of the case as well. I'm gonna swing the side around actually, just so we can look inside while we wait, because it's gonna be a minute. One of these days, I'm gonna get a new head for this desk clamp I have, so that my camera is actually always going to stay level, because I can never get it level when I want it to during these, when I'm finagling and moving it around. But hope the OCD people out there are losing their minds. Have you seen Snef? Have you seen the other Gundam components, like the keyboard and the router and the mouse? There's like a ton of stuff.
I saw them only on photo. I don't have the chance to have them here, but they are so great. I really like the color scheme, the blue, red, yellow, white. It's really great stuff ASUS did. Yeah, and I like the red one too, the Zaku series.
Yeah, we got the Zaku 2 series, which is actually all Tough branded, and then the ROG PC is using the components that you built to put in your machine here. It's super cool. Like, you can actually go to the separate pages here if you're like, all right, I want the Zaku. It has a totally different aesthetic. I mean, it is all Tough gaming hardware instead, but it's pretty badass.
Yeah,
and there's not as much either, right? It's a little bit more linear, but
a little teaser. I think maybe you will see on my Instagram a Zaku build. Maybe soon.
Okay. That's exciting. Definitely follow his Instagram account if you guys aren't already. Yeah. Oh, man. I know people are hungry for the 3080 Gundam edition, but they're going to be hard to get. Just like anything out there. But yeah, all this stuff here that, you can just, if you actually type in !Gundam, should just give you a link here in the Twitch chat to show you where all this is. Or you can just Google ASUS X Gundam and it'll bring you pretty much straight to the landing site. Should be the first result in Gundam. But this PC has officially shut down. So we are in the clear to unplug it and take a look at the reverse side. Trying to get a better camera shot here. Okay. So of course the wheels in my chair locked when I moved. Now I'm trying to scoot over like a jerk. Beautiful. I mean, I love this clear window and the back of the motherboard. Like that's an attention to detail that you don't normally get, right? This white silhouette of Wing Zero on the back coming through this clear window. That is so cool.
Yeah, the Gundam suite on the back of the motherboard is so great. That's why I try hard to not hide it.
Yeah. So was that something you had to think about a lot when doing this build, like how to showcase the components more than ever?
Yeah. That's why I did it modded a lot. I want to keep every piece of hardware as it to showcase everything because they are really they are really so great. No need to mod it. Yeah.
So what about things like, I'm actually curious, because it's hard when you just look at the images online, there's details here that I'm seeing that I'm like, was that there? All the screws on the back, the color, did you paint them or did they come like that?
No, I simply, same as they came from Cable Mod. They sent me red and blue one. Generally it's a black regular screw. I simply change everything for red and blue thumb screw on the back.
Those little touches really make a big difference. Yeah, the RX 78-2, like just having that branding there. You can even see the Gundam shining through the case. But yeah, no, it's so cool. A little out of focus, but very cool. Any questions from chat?
Yeah.
In chat, I see questions. So is this a giveaway? We're not giving away this Gundam PC, but we are giving away a couple more codes at the end of the stream on Twitch. So if you want to tune into our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/ASUS ROG, you can win some Games Planet vouchers on the us.gamesplanet site. But yeah, we'll take some questions, see if anybody has any questions about PC modding and just custom building in general. We've been looking at Snef's website a lot today, or at least his Instagram feed a lot today, to show off some of the coolest builds he's done and builds he's most proud of. I got to pull up that Extreme Glacial build again because which CPU do you have in there? 11900?
No, 10, it's 10 generation, 900K.
Okay. Powerful CPU. You excited for the new ones coming out later this year? The new Intel CPUs?
Oh, I'm really excited. Can't wait to have one in my hand for sure.
I can agree. It's going to be exciting to see.
But it will be hard to make to dismantle the Glacial build. I don't think I will. Go right away with the new one.
There's no need to. It's just like you've got this on your desk. Like why would you want to change anything? Like, oh my god, Angel Glacier. It's a cool name too. Do you name every PC you build?
Yeah, every PC I made or I will do, I will find a name for sure. This one is a Glacier on West Canada. Canadian, I don't remember where exactly, but the Glacier is named Angel Glacier. It's a really big one.
Okay.
And I think white, silver, and blue fit very well. The name fit very well with the build. Most of my name is a demon or angel name.
I
don't know why, but I keep this theme.
Hey, if you know you like some kind of theme that you know it works. What GPU is in this machine? Because it's pretty snug in there.
It's a Strix RTX 3080.
Okay. Okay. Is it the regular black edition? It's not the white edition.
It's the black one, yeah.
It is the black.
Anyway, water cool.
Okay, that's true.
It's no different. Yeah,
right.
no
Yeah,
difference.
that's right. That's right. Makes sense. Makes sense. You just got an EK water block, water cooler on there. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all EK water cooling in this build.
Do I have it to show us? I don't think he could show us that in person right now. It's on his desk in use. I don't know if you want to point your webcam at it. It's up to you. You don't have to. I mean, he's moving to do it.
If you give me a minute,
yeah,
I can.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing in. That is so cool. And you know, that's why we partner with EK water blocks, because they make some really incredible stuff. And this extreme glacial motherboard that we make is just, yeah, that reservoir.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like that in person. Like
thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's
really appreciate it.
Next level. Really cool. Anything you want to talk about? Any final like remarks or like other advice or comments that you want to make before we head to the next? And we're gonna close out with giveaways today. More giveaways, yay!
Not really. Like I said earlier, do it your way. Make it like you love it. You will stay with the computer. Don't listen every other comments, or if you have a bad comments on Facebook or YouTube, forget it.
Delete those friends.
Yeah. And take a good quality picture. It's the most important. If you want to share them, if you want to make a computer for you, it's okay. iPhone pics is enough. But if you want to go to the modding hobby and want to share everyone and buy some good quality gear for photography or video. It's important.
Yeah, I could definitely.
Especially lighting, like I said.
You gotta have good lighting because.
Yeah.
Like you can make a bad camera take good photos if the lighting is good, and that is one of them.
If you look on my first mod on my Instagram,
the very first thing you ever posted, we're going through the ages,
and I'm pretty sure you will not find how I light up the build.
Okay, hold on. So
just a little bit higher. It's a white and blue and a big black and red. Yeah, this one, the black and red. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Your photography is a bit amateur compared to where we are now, I gotta say. But it's cool. It's cool to see the growth. And this was uploaded in 2017. So this was.
I use a 20-inch monitor with a white background. That's what I use to light up the build. Yeah.
That's hilarious. And the nits on that display probably weren't enough.
Same for the white and purple, and same for the blue and white. This one, a computer screen with a white background.
Yeah, that's a cool looking machine. I really like the design of that. Just like you said, the colors is like what's going to draw people to it, right? You know, that's just that personality that you get with the machine. This is very like, it says toxic. I was going to say, it makes me think of poison. It says toxic right on it. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a server. It's a file server I made.
Oh, dang, that's cool. All right, guys, we're going to do a couple more giveaways before we wrap things up. Just shout out to Snef for joining us here today. Make sure you follow him on Instagram or Twitter, but he's got some really cool stuff on Instagram. And I think you have a YouTube, but you don't use it that much, right? You're more of an Instagram guy.
Yeah, but I will do more video in the future.
Okay.
I have a project with the little white one on the back. it will. I will do a full time-lapse video for it.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's good to hear.
I have one for the Z11. It's pretty popular with 1/600K view on it.
Cool.
I have 2 or 3 good videos, but yeah.
Well, check out his YouTube as well. Guys, the keyword, we're doing 2 giveaways on Twitch. We're going to do different keywords for each giveaway. The first one is going to be heavy arms in all caps, HEAVYARMS. These are all going to be different Gundam names. By randomly typing different Gundam names, you're not going to be entering yourself in the chat. Right now, it's only looking for heavy arms. But if you type heavy arms in Twitch chat, you have a chance to win a $20 Games Planet voucher on the US.Games Planet site, courtesy of our partner Games Planet. So shout outs to them. We actually give away game codes all the time. We're giving away Red Dead Redemption 2 codes during tomorrow's Twitch stream as well. So yeah, love giving away free stuff. We're not giving away the Gundam. I know everyone wants it. I'm going to say it 10 times during the stream. Yeah, dude, people seem to love the Gundam build though. Like so many oohs and ahs. This is just like a kind of show.
I want to say thanks to everyone on the stream. Really appreciate all the great words you told me. Thanks a lot, guys.
Love to hear it. Yeah, just how could you not be excited about that build, especially if you're a Gundam fan? You know, and I know Gundam probably isn't your thing because I think my generation grew up with Gundam. As a kid, Gundam was on Cartoon Network. I grew up with Gundam at an early age, and I do really enjoy mechas in general, but we have a collaboration coming up with another anime called Demon Slayer. I think we've started teasing some stuff with Demon Slayer. That's a really popular anime, and I'm just like, if we're going to keep doing these cool collaborations, I'm excited to see what kind of custom builds continue to come out. So I know this code is for the US.Games Planet website. I'm actually not, I think you would have to redeem it there, but I don't know if that code would then, it basically gives you a Steam key, and I think Steam keys tend to be global. I just know you need to redeem the keys on the US website. People are saying they love Demon Slayer. All right, guys, we're going to give it about 30 more seconds for this giveaway entry, and then we'll go into the last one. I got to say that every time I look at a build like in your Instagram feed, I just built my PC, and I could try to turn the camera at it, but I'm not gonna at this moment. I mean, man, it looks so tiny next to this Helios. The Helios is such a monster. It's a tank. But I'm like kind of wishing I did liquid cooling, and I suppose I could always, you know, change and put a different cooler on it. But I've got to knock to a CPU cooler myself, which I love. It's big. It's just matte black. It's a beautiful, beautiful cooler. NH15S, I believe. But all right, we're going to do that giveaway. Rolling it for the Heavy Arms giveaway. Karapek Man. I'm going to put your name in a doc, and I'll send you a private message after the stream with your Game Planet voucher that you just won. Congratulations. Okay. Got to... One more. He says, wow, you can win things. It's not all fake. There are real giveaways. People always get surprised and win Death Scythe. The final keyword, one of the cooler Gundams. It's all black and green. He's got like this big badass scythe that's like it's like a lightsaber but a scythe. Like how cool is that on a giant Gundam? Death Scythe in all caps in Twitch chat, guys, for a chance to win our last code of the stream. Guys, we're going to be giving away these vouchers on every episode of ROG Pulse moving forward. We're looking into opportunities that will allow us to give these out on YouTube as well, but presently they only work on Twitch based on the tools that we have available to us. And again, this is a voucher key to get $20 towards any game you want on the Games Planet website. Games Planet has a huge library, and tomorrow on Twitch we'll be giving away those Red Dead Redemption 2 keys. Snef, what's your next big project? Can you talk about any upcoming builds you've got planned? Don't leak anything. You already teased this Zaku potentially.
I think I can talk about a bit. I have a big project still with ASUS about the new Crosshair Extreme.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's it. I can talk about more about that.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing it. What is like the average like time to start to finish for one of these builds?
The Glacial took me around 200 hours. Around with the design, with the Fusion 360 design.
Oh my God.
With the tests, with the try and error for the CNC reservoir, the design, everything, the paint. It's a car paint. It's a matte 2K paint.
Is that expensive and hard to get, or can you just go to an auto body shop and buy a can of car paint?
Yeah, auto body shop.
Wow. Okay. That is so cool.
Around 200 hours with the planification, design, everything.
Oh,
this is the build this is the build who took me the most hour to achieve it.
All right, keep those death sites coming. Type it in again if you haven't already. I'm worried I screwed something up on my end. I do this like once a stream. I'm the worst because I have to like enable something and just trying to. Man, 200 hours for a PC build. Like I get annoyed if it takes me my day to build a PC start to finish. I'm like, I want to be gaming immediately. I'm impatient. That's why I'm coming to you for my next machine.
I have the chance to have another one for gaming. I always have a computer and build another one and simply swap it when I finish it.
That's the smart way to do it. That's the smart way to do it. Well, what paint don't you recommend using on metal cases? What kind of paint? Like, have you had any bad experiences?
Yeah, I have some trouble with Krylon pen, rattle can, Krylon.
Like a spray paint? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I have a lot of issue with them. The color is never the same on what we expect. The quality of the paint is not there, but for $5 rattle can, maybe.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing what other questions we got in chat. I'm gonna roll the giveaway. It's gonna be Lil Rob 34. You have won the giveaway. Congrats, man. The 3 winners of today's giveaways will be shooting you guys a message in Twitch chat in just a little bit. Congrats to you guys. And Snef, again, everyone just go ahead, follow him on Instagram if you have an Instagram account and you like seeing gorgeous PC builds. Well, there's a million to look at now and more coming in the future. I mean, is this I gotta ask, is this your full-time gig? Is this like what you do full-time?
Yeah, I do the modding for a living. Yeah.
That is the dream.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Any shout outs you want to give? Any final shout outs before we sign off?
Do you etch off the original paint? Yeah, generally, yeah. If I'm able to do it, yeah.
Oh, I love it. He's going into the questions now. What kind of tool do you use to etch off that paint?
Sandblast or chemical stuff. It depends on it's a steel or aluminum or whatever the type of paint on the case.
Makes sense. Varying case by case. Cool. All right, Snef. I think that's going to do it here for us today. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Again, follow. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for the invitation. It's really appreciated.
Oh man, thank you for the knowledge that we all gained today. We learned so much about just what it takes to dive into some of these things, especially the little questions there that I wouldn't think to ask about paint and like different kinds of paint. And there's a lot to it, but you've mastered your craft. I can't wait to see more builds from you in the future. And this Gundam PC is just beautiful. Guys, again, you can check out the link, !Gundam in chat, if you're curious on learning about the various Gundam components that we do sell. I think this took everyone by surprise at how excited the internet got when these came out. Like, we knew it was going to be cool. I think a lot of people here at ASUS were like, yes, Gundam. But when this finally came out, everybody was like, I need that. So check it out if you haven't seen that stuff directly yourself. Beautiful machine, Snef. We'll see you guys next time. GG's and take care.
Thanks.